welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with another cipher, actually. This time it's the SAIYAN Rap Cypher by my boy fabvl, featuring a whole bunch of artists. Of course, since you know this is another Dragon Ball related video, we got my boy Jesus as a co-host today. Say hi,
Yes,
Jesus.
sir. Let's see if Dragon Ball can get its redemption from that last rap battle.
Yeah, so for context, we just finished watching, but actually this is gonna go after the one we just reacted to, so it's not a spoiler.
Mhm.
But
So if you get, we reacted to the Sonic versus Goku rap battle recently, and that
which
didn't
is,
go so well for Goku. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, to say the
Sonic
least.
kind of sold it halfway, and
Yeah, it was pretty close at the beginning there. They had us in the first half, but after that second half, no, it was
yeah, they had
clearly
us in the first laugh. Not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah. It was clear there. So yeah, so if you want to check that reaction out, it'll be right there in the description down below, or it'll be in a little annotation in the top right corner. But yeah, so check that out if you haven't already, or to see if you agree with us or not. Um, but yeah, with that being said, we are here with SAIYAN Rap Cypher, which actually this isn't the first cipher we do in this channel. I forgot to mention on the last video. We watched a YouTuber called Cam Steady. That was the rap battle we saw. And we actually seen one of his videos before. I completely forgot to mention. It was me and Adrian a while back ago did a Pokemon cipher where it was just like a Pokemon trainer, and it was a whole bunch of artists like representing different like Pokemon trainers throughout like the different generations, which was really cool. So it's another one you
Oh,
should
okay.
check out. It's a bit old
I
on the
gotta
older
check it out.
side, so oh yeah, it's a really fun time. It
Mhm.
still holds up, but I think our mics might be a little rough around the edges if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
Oh, really?
I think so
Okay.
because that was in my old headset. So, but
Mhm.
regardless, I think it definitely still holds up, and you should check it out because it was just a really fun reaction. I did it with Adrian like a couple years ago, but yeah, I forgot to mention that we actually did see something from his channel before. And yeah, that was great. So
Okay.
in that same vein, it's gonna be similar to this, where I'm guessing it's gonna be a bunch of different artists. That's up on the screen right there, representing different Saiyans from the Dragon Ball franchise.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. So you have any guesses of
From
who they
the
might be?
well, from the little bit of that you played
Oh
to
yeah, to
test the
test the
audio,
audio.
see if it
Yeah.
was good. Yeah. I saw Bardock, Goku's dad, Prince Vegeta, King Vegeta. That's Vegeta's dad as well.
Ah.
I saw those two, so that's interesting. I'm curious if they're gonna have some of the other ones like Turtles, which was like an evil version of Goku. That it was just a bad guy that looked like Goku, and who was a Saiyan.
Oh really?
Um,
Wow.
yeah, for some reason he just looked like Goku. I don't think there was any context to it other than like, oh,
He just
it's the
happens to
evil
look like
version.
him.
He just happens to look like Goku. Who else? I would imagine maybe they would have the Bardock squad. Bardock had like his own like a unit that he would like send out like on like missions and stuff that he would go out with. So I'm curious if they might make an appearance. I don't think that it would like full on rap. Um, yeah. Other than the main Saiyans, I guess that's the only people I really
Yeah,
expect. But
but I
yeah,
was gonna say the only people I really expect is obviously Goku, Vegeta,
yeah.
maybe their kids because they're Saiyans technically too.
I would see Gohan definitely for sure, but I don't know about like the Goten and Trunks for sure.
Um,
Maybe future Trunks definitely. I don't know about the kids. Also there was in Dragon Ball Super, they go to like a different universe that's like basically they have like universes that like come in pairs, right?
okay.
And Universe 7 is the main universe, and their pair is Universe 6. So they have Universe 7 and 6 have a lot of similarities to it. For example, they both have Saiyans, unlike the other universes that don't have Saiyans. And
Ah.
that universe, they introduced that the Saiyans are kind of good guys apparently, and weren't savages like in the main universe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious if those Saiyans are gonna make an appearance, like Kaba, Kale, and Caulifla are gonna
Khalif,
make
yeah,
an
that's funny.
appearance. Yeah, because they're based off of vegetables. That's what they are.
Wait, really? Oh, is that
Yeah,
why Sonic had that line where like I'll snap you as like a carrot or some shit like that in the other video we
yeah,
saw?
yeah. Pretty much.
Ah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
line makes more sense. Okay.
yeah. Vegeta's vegetable. Broly's broccoli. Kakarot, that's Goku's Saiyan name, is Carrot.
That's fucking
Kaba, Carrot.
what? That's hilarious. How
Tail
did I
is just
never know
Tail.
that?
Dragon Ball has a lot of like puns like that, but like they're based off like certain ones. Like apparently Krillin's name is like a play off chestnuts.
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna
they
say
have a
Krill
bunch
or
of that.
something like that. Of course, it's fucking chestnuts. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
No, I never
yeah,
knew
they
that.
have a
Okay,
lot
so
of
that
that.
line makes way more sense. I thought that was just like a simple analogy. Yeah, I'll crush you like a carrot because it's not that hard to crush a carrot. But no, that makes way more sense because it's a play on his word. I mean, his word. It's a play on his name. And how he was.
I'm the same name.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, now if I hear a vegetable line in here, then I definitely know where it's from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other information you want to share with us before we get started?
That's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure like they're like you're gonna see some sayings that you probably don't know, and I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
explain
like
them.
you said, you saw
Yeah,
like what Vegeta's dad. You said
yeah, Vegeta's dad and
I didn't
Goku's
even
dad.
think that they would have parents,
Yeah,
but okay, cool. All right,
everybody
yeah,
has
yeah.
parents.
With that being said, oh, for this, I forgot we did it on the Pokemon one I did with Adrian. I forgot we did it, but I think it'd be cool to see like which one we think was like the best one out of all the ones that get represented here. So I think that'd be cool to like pick a favorite from when we hear everyone else's by the end of this.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll see which one's different because I have little to very little context to it. So I'm curious if we're gonna end up picking the same person or we're gonna have different picks of who we thought was
Yeah.
like our favorite. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's just get right into it. Obviously,
Let's do it.
support the original music video for this. It'll be link in the down in the description down below. I forgot if I said that. I said my boy Fable in the beginning because I actually listened to a lot of his music, especially his new stuff. So this is my first time like actually seeing some of his older stuff. And apparently this is a re-upload, so this is even older than the 3 years that I saw when this was uploaded. So I'm very interested
I'm
to see
good.
like how his style has changed and evolved throughout the years. Yeah, with that context out of the way, I say let's just start. Get this let's get this started here.
Yeah, oh, it goes
Oh,
into the
it just
fusion.
straight
Oh,
up tells
Radix.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that
Nappa.
Nappa? Oh yeah, he's just saying, I
Yeah.
guess. Isn't he?
The fusions. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I know that character, Broly. That's his name, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, hold on. Before we get into this, who's this?
That's Kid Gohan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I never seen him in this office, so I was like, wait, is this okay?
Yeah, the bowl cut is new for him. Yeah, that's like
Oh,
in the
okay.
Frieza saga.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I definitely seen like him before, but I never seen him like that character design for him.
Yeah, he only has it for like one arc, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say from
Yeah.
the images I've seen, I guess that since he did only have it for one arc, that makes sense why he's not represented a lot in that outfit. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
That's his wife's name.
Vidal.
Yeah.
Nice. He what?
That was one of the androids named 16.
I thought you said he killed that 16. I was like, what? All right, cool.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
All right, so
It
thoughts,
made a
yeah,
reference.
thoughts on this verse.
So okay, a lot of like the ending part, you'll see. Like go back like a little bit.
Oh yeah. So like what?
A little bit more. Right there.
Okay. That part?
Pause it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that part is a reference to Cell, how he beats him with like one hand with a Kamehameha, because they did like a beam clash pretty much where they shoot. Cell and Gohan shot like a Kamehameha at each other,
Ooh,
and
cool.
Gohan like only had one hand to use the attack, and he
Oh.
beat him with one hand.
Damn.
And the yeah, and that last line was the I'm gonna kill you. was in reference to the fact that during the Buu saga, uh, he got a big power up and he went up against Boo, and he was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do to me? You're gonna fight?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna kill you." And it was like the coldest line in
Damn,
Dragon Ball.
yeah, that the way you set that
Like
up,
the
I was like,
coldest.
damn, yeah, that would sound cool. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right,
Hmm.
nice. I was gonna say, I feel like that verse was pretty self-explanatory. You know,
Yeah, pretty much.
he made references to Cell. Like, if you go up against me, you won't leave in a perfect cell. You know, you one hole.
Hmm.
Talk about that. So I think that was cool. Also, you know, he made a reference to what was it? Renee Vidal.
Oh yeah, Vidal. He referenced that that's like his wife's name that she marries. It's kind of funny. That's Vidal spelled backwards is devil, and they kind of have like a play on that.
Oh,
Vidal's dad in the English dub is Hercule Satan, but in the Japanese it's just Mr. Satan. So it's kind of funny that Satan and devil. It's kind of like a good
yeah. In the
parallel to
English though,
have.
they just played with that again, with just making it
But
just the devil, just backwards.
yeah, like I said, like Dragon Ball has like a lot of like stuff like that where like families and like groups of people have like similar sounding names and like they have like a little pair that they go with.
Yeah. Huh. Cool.
Hmm.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you know. All right. Nice. All right. Let's see
See,
who's up next.
yeah, who's up next in the chopping block? Ooh, Bardock.
I was gonna say this is a definitely a brand new character for me. I've never seen this guy before.
Hmm. So this is Goku's dad, Bardock.
Oh, Goku's
Hmm.
dad. Oh shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he looks like Goku. Look at him.
I was gonna say, is this like I was gonna say, is this like the evil version you were talking about? Because he does. Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like Goku.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Wow. All right.
In the public, sporting my green and black on my arm, bandana with the blood drip. I was considered low budget. Look at me now, fighting the crowd, take you all by the dozen.
All right.
I'm racing my
Okay.
thermos, thinking I'm inferior, making your soul furlough. Beat you down thorough, hoping you can manage my final spirit can in hand, make your blood curdle. Just the time to panic when you see the go to head. Even better damage, I give you the 1,000 yard stare. Never wanna be fair when I stop feeling my rhythm. You should be scared, your blood staining your denim. Standing there, thinking I get my momentum. And we'll be passing it down cause of nepotism. Super Saiyan ain't nothing to play with. Enemies don't get a chance even when I show them the tip. Hey, what you bringing, what you saying?
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right. So that was Bardic. Anything that caught your eye immediately? You want to talk about?
Nothing. You know what? Tell you the truth, nothing really. The only thing that stood out was the fact that they made a reference that he was the only one to take like a last stand for his people. Frieza basically killed all the Saiyans intentionally, and he was the only one that was like stood up against Frieza and had that courage. And and that's weird that like because he didn't go Super Saiyan during that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was like a spin-off, I guess like a one-off story of Bardock where like because of him dying to Frieza, somehow that sends him back in time to
What?
meet one of Frieza's like ancestors,
Mm-hmm.
and he like lands on this earth, lands on this planet that he doesn't know, that doesn't look familiar to him, and he finds out that these people apparently are like the distant ancestors of Saiyans,
Mm-hmm.
and that basically these people would later on become Saiyans, and that he would transform Super Saiyan, uh, because of him fighting the Frieza's ancestor. It's a very weird um like a
Like
one-off thing
side,
that they
yeah,
did.
side story
Yeah,
filler, yeah.
it is not good. I would say that it is.
uh,
I also believe it is non-canon. So that is very interesting that they went with this interpretation.
huh. But is there? I was gonna
Yeah.
say maybe they did because does he have a lot of screen time in the main like timeline?
Um
Maybe
not
that's
really.
why.
He's getting more screen time in the manga actually as of recently.
Ah, okay.
Um
Oh
you
yeah,
can
this
see
was
that
ages before that, so I guess that makes sense.
you can see that he kind of had like a small change of heart, and that like he knew that something bad was going to happen, so he had Goku sent off into Earth
Hmm.
pretty much, and then like his brother also survived because he was off planet at one point
Yeah.
with Vegeta. Actually, it's strange. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, nothing stands off to me. It's kind of basic, this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just really talked about like he was basically attacking tough, just saying like he'll beat you to a pulp, he'll turn Super Saiyan and all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Pretty standard stuff. So yeah, I say we just just continue on here.
Let's
See
continue.
what else is next.
Next up is Vegeta's dad.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. All right. Alrighty.
That's fine.
I think that was the end of that. Yeah, I think that was the end of that. All right.
Nothing really much to it. To this verse, I would say. He was kind of like didn't care for Frieza, and he kind of like he had like a hate boner for Frieza, pretty much.
Okay.
And, yeah. And he pretty much hated. He was very arrogant. The fact that like he was king made him very arrogant, and there was a lot of things that made him like, to me, made him very unlikable.
Was that like the purpose of his character? Was it to be unlikable like that?
My guess is no. Is that the fact that that was just his character trait, that he was very arrogant.
Oh, okay.
And that like he thought he was king, and that made him very important.
Right.
And because we don't get to see a lot of King Vegeta, so it kind of makes me kind of like they kind of went their own interpretation of this character, which is interesting.
Which I guess, like for the same with the other guy, right? I guess they did that because they didn't really have a lot to work with.
Yeah, I would say that too. This one, I guess like this guy didn't spark me that much of one to care for his family, so I don't know why he dropped that Trunks line. That made me very, very.
Oh
confused.
well, yeah, I heard that too. What was it? Yeah, this now I rest in the sky above Trunks looking down.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I was gonna say the only one that stood out to me because I thought it was just really funny. It had nothing to even do with Dragon Ball really or his character. I would assume it was just that beginning line was like, "I'm so advanced." Is like someone like, oh wait, hold on, let me go back to it. It's not that long.
So advanced makes someone from the American South.
Yeah, like here. So yeah, right here.
Here it
is. So I'm from the Southern USA, would say I'm advanced. That's just funny. Just making fun of them for their accents out of nowhere, just catching a stray.
Yeah,
that's just fucking funny.
So
but yeah, I guess with that being said, let's just keep it moving here. Here we go.
Yeah, nothing much to this one.
Yeah. Although I will say I do recognize the name Dambo. He's a very like prominent, like he's been around YouTube creating like video game songs also. I do know that. So he's been around a while. Dambo is the artist for this one.
Oh, Dambo. Okay.
Yeah, Dambo. I definitely heard his name before, and I've seen some of his stuff before, so I just thought it was something to call out there. But yeah. Actually, now that I really look at the lineup here, I actually seen quite a few of these people. Now that I think about it,
the fusion character, Gogeta, yeah.
So was that Goku and Vegeta?
Fusion of Goku and Vegeta fused. Yeah.
Hey, by my boy shwabadi. Okay, all right, cool. That we did not predict that at all.
No, we didn't. I didn't think they would talk about the fusion characters. Not much to talk about.
I forgot that they're even like I forgot that they fuse. Even though you have like the whole meme where the whole Goku not meme. I don't know if it's a meme, but like in Fortnite you could do that emo where they fuse.
Oh yeah, the fusion dance.
Yeah,
it's very.
And I know about the fusion dance, so I guess I should. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, let's see what he has to say.
flowing in ocean. You had the nuts to step through one of us, but now you're facing both. But these thugs, people that keep it being sucked. Lethal with thinking you the dreams will beat us. Feed a position you can clear to TikToks. Crying to yourself cause you're weak. And with peerless seconds, you're real than me. A Gemini man. Don't need a Smith, kill me quick, this what I jeopardize plans. Vision, they can see him cause I'm fast with a hand. Put it to try, push him aside now. Sending him back, this dual personality. You would have thought it'd be a mismatch. Two beefy do sandwich together. That's a big
That's a Big Mac.
It's a dumb line.
Two beefy two sandwich together. That's a Big Mac. That honestly, that shit was a bar. That was just straight up. That was just a nice little. That was just. This is funny. All right. Wait. Was that it? I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah. Okay. That was it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Gogeta, you said, right?
Yeah, Gogeta.
All right. Well,
so again,
thoughts?
like the other ones, there's not really much that they can pull from. Is that more so that like this character is pretty. Oh, like I can see the arrogancy and the big headedness of this character, because that's pretty much what Gogeta is. Um, is a lot of. Is that Gogeta? Am I confusing it with Vegito? One of them is like like kind of big talk and like not really.
I mean, this one definitely
That's-
seemed like it was big talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that there's nothing much to like this character. I like the fact like you think like this mismatch wouldn't be like perfect when in fact like that it is.
Oh yeah, I
like,
think he said that. Yeah, he said
a
like something
powerful
like yeah.
fusion.
He
Yeah.
said something along those lines. Yeah.
There's not a lot of like things that they go off with Vegeta. With Vegeta, it's kind of more so like I am strong. It was kind of like what he was saying. Like I'm strong. That's pretty much what he
even
was
though
saying.
most people didn't think this would work, you know, it worked. We pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
I did find it interesting that like for certain lines he would like talk normally, right? Or rap normally, I should say. And then for other lines he would really emphasize that. So I don't know if that's like trying to showcase like the two different sides. I might be reading too much into this, but I don't know if that was intentional to like show the different sides of like the two characters. You know, one of them, you know, since there are like it is a fusion between two characters, so maybe that's like the distinguishing factor, like letting the audience know that oh yeah, there is two people inside of this. Because isn't Vegeta like the more like more like how would you say abrasive, like more like loud and stuff like that?
Yeah, Vegeta's more like angry, angsty, I would say. And then Goku is more lighthearted, but he takes stuff seriously, you know?
Yeah, he locks in when he has to lock in. So that could have also been something, you know, he could have played off against that.
Yeah. And the only thing that really, I guess, like now thinking back, is the last bar, the Big Bang Kamehameha. It's just one of the attack moves that he does, which is a combination of one of Goku's attacks and Vegeta's attack.
Ah, cool, nice.
Now that I think about it, he doesn't do that. It's more Vegito, the other fusion that they have. So that's kind of like a miss bar.
A miss bar.
I think. Yeah, because that's wrong. I would believe.
Yeah. We say that now, and then we're gonna get like hundreds of thousands of comments, be like, but actually, if you look at episode 300,
yeah, but they only did it on the movies. This fusion.
Oh, really? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so there's only two things to look back on.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Cool. I did really like the energy
Because
of this, though. Like, you know, the energy was definitely there.
Yeah. Also, I'm very curious if I'm not sure if I missed something. Did they bring up something about like Soul Punisher?
In this verse specifically?
Yeah.
We can check right now. Also, I'm pretty sure that was just like a movie reference. Actually, now that I reread that, isn't that like that's a movie, right? The Gemini Man. I'm pretty sure it is. So
yeah,
I haven't seen it, but now that I'm here, then you know that's a bar on that. But I wouldn't really know how to explain that because I've never seen the movie. But now that I'm listening to this again, that is a movie bar. So there you go. There's that too. Oh yeah, we didn't even that's just a funny line. That doesn't really
That's
have
a
to do with
funny
it.
line.
That doesn't really have to do with anything much, other than that's just being funny and pretty clever, all things
Yeah.
considered.
Unfortunately, a bar.
Unfortunately, a bar. Nah, that's a big double bar. You know, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it didn't seem like they mentioned anything about that.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
all
Kind of
right.
missed the mark.
Oh,
Expected more.
okay.
I expected more. The only one I thought was, who was the first person that went? I forget.
Like the character or the artist name?
The character. Oh,
Him.
Gohan.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
the Gohan was the only one that I really enjoyed so far.
Okay.
Everyone else was kind of meh. Even Gogeta.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if they bring it back
See
here. And the
Raditz.
this is not even. Is this halfway? It's 1/3 of the way actually.
The man from the planet of the apes. You don't want the smoking, I ain't talking about a vape.
Okay.
Yeah, my whip so clean. I've been taking
Type on ship.
before I even hit my teens. Radish stacking cabbage, I'm baking, I'm being savage. Heart is full of malice, unleash it by causing havoc. You done with the beat, that's unfortunate, there's no salad. If I see my brother, I'm snapping that little carrot.
Oh yeah, look there you go. I get it now because of that fucking 5-minute intro we had. That's funny.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Snapping that little carrot. No app, but I'm bringing in the Discord.
No app, but I'm bringing it into Discord.
Microsoft,
Crazy.
I'm about to give you one note. Facing me is suicide, a Saiyan thought to cutthroat. Pride of a lion, check the name, but I go wait shit. Me and you are not the same. Compared to me, you ain't even looking half as nice. If you wanna beat me, you'll sacrifice your life.
Alrighty. Alright, cool. Anything that stood out to you?
The only line I really liked. Well, there's two. The reference to this one. Snap my brother like that little carrot.
Yeah.
And also the last line where if you fight me, you're gonna have to sacrifice your life. And
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
fact
say
that
you
Goku,
mentioned that before, right? Yeah. That he
yeah,
had a
Goku had to kill Raditz as well. Had to literally sacrifice himself.
Yeah, so that's just a huge flex. Like if you want to kill me, you're gonna have to also die in the process.
Yeah, but as well as like this character, I feel like there's not enough to like talk about. You know, there's not a lot of stuff that they could pull, especially Raditz. Like I would say, like the most nothing character in Dragon Ball. I would say,
Is this dude?
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. This guy has
Um,
no impact. I would say.
I will say
I
though.
would.
Oh
Uh
yeah,
huh.
you go first actually.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead, because I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay, my bad. All I was gonna say was I will say though I do appreciate that even though he doesn't have a lot to talk about other than those few things you said that you called out in terms of like references to stuff he did in the show. I will say I do really appreciate his lines before that because they were just nice little word plays. Like no app, but I bring in the Discord. Obviously, reference to like Discord and stuff. So like he had
Yeah.
other lines there that I just appreciate it as like it's just nice little word flips or like little lines to like
Hmm.
fill up his
It was a
verse. I
good.
guess.
It was a. I would say it was good rap if it was a battle, but this is more like a cipher. I would say this doesn't. I don't. I didn't. It doesn't correlate to me. You know.
I feel like in a cipher the whole. Well, I don't really know because I'm not really a music guy, but like I feel
I'm
like
also. Yeah. I'm not that big into the rap scene.
if I'm right about this, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. The main point of a cipher is just like to have a bunch of people get on a song and then just like rap about like anything. And in this one in particular, it's specifically about like sayings and stuff.
Hmm.
So I guess like the whole point of it is to like rap about like the character you have, but also just make it sound nice so you can stand out. Oh my voice fucking cracked. So you can stand out against like everyone else in the scene. That's also in the video. So that's how I view it. But I will say, like I was saying earlier, I did appreciate like his other lines, even though they didn't have to do much with like his character or
Yeah,
or
I
the
guess
show.
I'm coming into the view of like a fan.
Right.
I guess like as a rap cipher, I kind of don't know what I expected, other than, I guess this kind of, no offense, but kind of generic raps to these characters that kind of don't have that much to to rap about themselves. You know,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Like,
yeah, they like you said, a lot of these characters. Well, for the past like what 4 or 5,
have
all
been
of them
pretty
didn't have much
generic.
to like, yeah, take from and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention,
Like
they don't even have
Gohan.
that much time to like really talk
Yeah,
about much. So
yeah. Like Gohan, like his one went hard. I would say, like that one was really good. And they could pull from like a lot of stuff, like that ending line that I'm gonna kill you stuff. Like
right,
that goes hard. But like I would say these guys are it's pretty average. I'm not gonna lie, it's not catching my interest.
yeah. Which is at the end of the day, this is still like music, so it's gonna be subjected to everyone.
Subjective,
Um,
yes.
before you start fucking typing in the comments below. So yeah, we came here with an open mind. We're watching this. We still have like what, like 2/3 of the video to go left. So there's still time for like to other lines to hopefully like, catch our interest and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's just continue here. This is not where we left off. Oh yeah, unless you want to say anything else about this. Oh look, it's Trunks.
No,
Okay.
it's Trunks.
All
Continue.
right, let's continue.
Even looking half as nice. If you wanna beat me, you'll sacrifice your life.
That's still a good line though. I would say that ending part.
Which one? Oh, like
You
his
have to
like yeah,
sacrifice.
his.
That's a good ending line.
Yeah. If you're going to be me, you're going to
Yeah.
sacrifice your life. Obviously, that really pinnacle moment in Dragon Ball, I would say.
Oh yeah.
And also, it's just a flex. It's a crazy flex. What? I
Holy shit.
I love
That's funny.
I love how much that made you laugh. Your laugh made
I
me
didn't
laugh.
expect that from Trunks. From Trunks. Now looking back, that actually makes sense why he would say that.
I just I love how much that
So
made you
funny.
laugh, and you
Yeah.
laughing made me laugh. That was funny. Hold on, let me put it back.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. What? That's like the second time we heard that getting referenced today. That's hilarious.
He's not black.
God damn it. For better or for worse, that will be forever fucking memed on to the ends of
That
time.
is for the better. That's hilarious.
Okay. What? Alrighty then.
That's funny.
You
You know,
know,
this one was a good one. This one, I like how they pull more stuff from Trunks's story and stuff.
I was gonna say also, to be fair, doesn't he have more to do in the story? So there's actually more to pull from. Also, he actually
Yes,
has
'cause,
like a personality other than just being bad or arrogant.
yeah.
So there you go.
Mhm.
All right. So I assume you have
Um,
quite a few things to talk about here. Anything that immediately caught your attention other than that first bar? I guess we should talk about
Yeah,
that.
that-
Let's go back to it. Where is it?
Yeah, the Krillin.
There you go.
Play it.
Chris thought isn't even the most, huh?
Because that's a reference to Android 18. Because that's who Krillin married.
I do remember that. Yeah,
Yes.
I do remember that.
And in Trunks' timeline, the androids 17 and 18 were evil because they killed off Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, and the others.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny that he would have this disdain for 18. That's funny. I like that. It's pretty well done.
Yeah. In the show, would you say he has that or no? Or in the anime, I should say.
He definitely didn't like the androids in the anime.
Mhm.
And then once he went back to his timeline, he killed them. And then he actually came back in Dragon Ball Super for some help against Goku Black. And then he saw that Krillin was dating 18. And then like he freaked out. Like he whipped out his sword. He was like, I'm gonna kill this girl. And Krillin had to stop her. He was like, it's my wife. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, Man, I really changed this timeline for the better, I guess, huh?
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it really is in his character then. Nice, cool. That's funny.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, like it makes sense for his character, and that was just a really funny way to like express that part of his character. Like obviously, he would have like he his timeline like saw the worst versions of them, so he would be on edge when he sees it, and he would be like, "Oh shit, he's still alive."
Yeah, and have some disdain for the woman.
Yeah, until he realized that this is my timeline. I changed it. They didn't go that evil route. All right, cool. Besides that, anything else that caught your eye?
Let's keep playing. See if I can pick one.
And then there's that line. Obviously, we talked about it already. From your lifespan, from my chick, she's searching for my dragon balls. I don't need to make a wish, I can hurt the baddest god. Mortals underestimate me cause my dad's a loser. Maya's too young, so it's back to the future. Alright, there you go.
That Back to the Future line, it is very interesting because Mai was one of the characters Goku encountered early Dragon Ball, and sometime during Dragon Ball Z, they made a wish to be like. They found the Dragon Balls because that was the whole intention. Is that Mai and these other two characters? There were Pilaf and I forget the other guy. It was a Shu, I think it was. It was just like these guys who wanted the Dragon Ball to take over the world, and Goku ended up stopping them. I guess sometime during that, they found the Dragon Balls, made a wish to be young again, and it made all of them young. And so, because of this wish, I'm guessing, because of this wish, it also affected the Mai in the future. So, because she looks younger in the future, because of that wish that they made.
Oh.
So she went from like a grown ass adult to like
Yeah.
a kid because of that wish, and then like I guess through time moving, she grew up again.
Huh.
So kind of interesting.
Wow.
It is a very weird dynamic because she's gotta be well over like 80 years old.
Like, yeah, technically speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Also kind of funny that he called his dad a loser.
Why is he like one of those angsty teens that doesn't really respect his dad or something?
Well, at the beginning, like when he got introduced to Vegeta, he kind of didn't like Vegeta. I don't get this guy. But after spending some time, he gained like respect towards him.
Okay. So, yeah, that was probably harping back like when his when you first met him initially. So.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. Okay. All right. There you go. Would you say is this your new favorite one, or would you say the first one is still your favorite?
I still like Gohan's better, I would say.
Okay. Cool. All right. With that being said, let us continue. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Wait, hold on. We have been recording for a while. I'm just gonna double check that everything's still good. All right. Let's continue. Dun dun dun. Oh, Nappa.
This guy sounds familiar.
I was gonna say, I also listen to this guy. He makes great music.
Was this the guy that you sent me one of his songs? It was like a My Hero one.
Oh, he was part of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was.
That's why he sounded familiar.
Yeah, he was featured on it. Oh, now that I think about it, Fable, this guy, he was also featured in it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It was right. It sounded.
Yep.
See,
anyways,
I got memory.
I got memory somewhere up there. Advice. I'll be undefeated and I mean it though. I pack a fight, handing everybody one-way tickets to the afterlife. After coming at me, assuming they're quick. Alright. Practice or done with them over this shit. Getting so impatient, gotta hate how it's over so quick. So I let you die for nothing. Like the Namek and his buddy did. Say Super Saiyan, but I'm saying that he sucked at it. You just need to find a little strength that you've been mustering. While I keep it deep inside my veins until it's flooded. You're like gone, how you started, killed your friends and all your brothers. I was sitting deep inside the dark, but that's when I met Vegeta. He would teach me where to start. They don't realize I'm telling lies to tear you all apart. You call it destruction. Alrighty.
Huh.
That was
Mhm.
our boy Nappa. Anything that stuck out to you?
I like the line where he was referenced the fact that he killed half of the Z fighters, and then one of them killed themselves in vain because it was kind of for nothing. Chaozu, he blew himself up,
Oh
and
wait, didn't we see that? We saw that in the bridge, what didn't we?
yeah, we saw that in the bridge. Yeah,
Yeah, and they were making
hmm
fun of it, the fact that he died for nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ah, damn it, Vegeta! I killed the Pokemon.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, I remember that. That's cool. Yeah, it's just
This
funny.
one was.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you go first. You go first.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say it's funny that it's because I don't. You heard it when I was hearing the verse for the first time, but like hearing him do all this stuff was such a contrast to the way they depicted him in the Dragon Ball Bridge, which is why I was like, huh, he what? Which I
Oh
guess
yeah,
it
it was
makes
a
sense
it
because
was
the whole
bad.
point of Dragon Ball Bridge is like it's a parody. It's supposed to, it's like making fun of it and stuff like that. And it's obviously not gonna
hmm
follow 1-to-1, so it makes sense. But like it's just funny because that was my first exposure to Nappa, was his parody version of him. So like hearing that like he fucking like killed two people and like yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, you can continue. What were you gonna say?
Man, what was I gonna say?
Kind of sucks that we don't have like a button we could press so like we could let each other know when we're gonna talk, because then we end up
Yeah.
talking and then we end up forgetting what we're gonna say.
God, that'd be helpful.
That would be helpful.
I would say this one I enjoyed it, even though they couldn't pull more from it. I feel like Nappa definitely had more of an impact on Dragon Ball. I would say like not as the series. What was it? As like the as a villain, he definitely had more of an impact as he like showed up, right? Because he
Interesting. Okay.
definitely like unlike some of the other ones, I would say he definitely put in some more work. Definitely.
Interesting. Okay.
Cause yeah, he killed some of these guys.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, that. There.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
Gohan kind of like saw everyone die, and he didn't do anything. He could have done. He probably could have like helped a lot, but like no, homeboy was like feared.
Yeah, he put
Was
the
scared.
fear of the Saiyans in him. Apparently, like that's
Oh
crazy.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Nice. But that was the last thing you were gonna say, right?
I would say like that Vegeta line that he mentioned. I was like, that's kind of like just interpretation. I would say like Vegeta, like his dad was arrogant. He didn't care for his people. I would say
Right.
he also didn't care for Nappa. So that line about him, like he would teach me where to start, is kind of like that doesn't make sense to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
But like I said, I enjoyed everything else. I would say like yeah, he was a good villain to pick from, other than Raditz. Jesus, I didn't like that one. It's getting better. I'm glad it is.
Yeah. So yeah, with that being said, let's continue here.
Continue to go time.
Below 10, I've been hard as Stonehenge. Enemies that curve me like a road bend. Then limits making grown men fidget. When you see me up in GT on the golden ticket. Need a scope lens just to even see the height I'm hitting. Deny the physics, these guys are tripping if they think that I could give in. Collide the digits, call it popping the trunks. Because I'm riding with them, feel the burners you get off of the sun. Flip round to the tension high.
Oh, this is a way different flow than I thought it was gonna be. just a fucking shot at Boruto.
Hilarious.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was it. Alrighty. All right. Anything that stuck out to you in this one?
Let's see. Man, you know what? Replay it, and then I'll point out some stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Starting to forget.
I think it starts around here. Yeah.
since I was below 10. I've been hard as Stonehenge. Enemies that curve me like a road bend. Broke them limits, making grown men fidget. When you see me up in GT on the golden ticket. Need a scope lens just to even see the height I'm hitting. Deny the physics, these guys are tripping. If they think that I could give in. Collide the digits, call it pop in the trunks. Because I'm riding with them, feel the burners. You get
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So
Oops.
they reference the fact that like I haven't watched GT, so I can't say if 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 Goten did a lot in GT. I'm guessing that he didn't, because I honestly I don't think I've ever seen Goten fight in GT. So I don't. I think that would be like another like interpretation. Just it. I like the fact that like he referenced the fact that like he's friends with Trunks. Well, that timeline, the current timeline, Trunks.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, where he's also a kid.
Mhm.
Kind of makes sense. I also like them as a duo.
Oh, when they were paired
I say
together?
like
Yeah.
yeah, I say when they pair together and when they fuse, I would say there's also pretty
Oh, they
good.
fuse?
Yeah, that's the next character up.
Oh, okay.
You'll see that, yeah. You can play
Okay.
it and we'll see it.
All right, cool. I was gonna say, yeah, like if we were gonna point anything out, I was gonna say, there was I was gonna say GT. I don't know who I heard it from, but that I did know that was like something completely different, not part of the main timeline, if I'm correct. That was like something like different.
Yeah, the main who was the creator was not involved
Yeah, that
in
was like
the
its
making of
own
GT.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was also not good. Not that
Oh,
much.
alrighty then. But yeah.
tension high. No, these clowns ain't friends of mine. Come how they hard.
Oh
So
yeah,
that-
the flow here. I like it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. The flow here is
Yeah, it like completely switched there. I thought that was a nice change of pace from everyone else.
Mhm.
Helps it stand on its own, regardless of
Oh yeah, for sure.
anything else. So that was cool. Also, I was gonna mention that Go 10 before I was below 10. That's just a nice little that's just a nice little bar right there.
Yeah.
Again, like for the most part, it was all like none of it's like whack, lyric wise. It's just this is a Saiyan Cipher, so you would hope there would be like a decent amount of references to the show and anime as well.
Do a vital just to end your life. Step with a rush on your neck, bust collarbone. This is how you make a hero, son.
Also, I love that fucking just like shot, like just like what are they called?
shot
Like
at
a
Boruto.
stray? Yeah, like it's just a Boruto just catching a stray there. Like this is how you make a hero son. Fuck Boruto. That's just funny.
Yeah, I would also say that he's a better character than Boruto.
Have you seen? I was gonna say, have you seen anything from Naruto?
I've seen the original Naruto. I don't think I've watched.
Oh,
Shippuden.
really? I haven't seen the original Naruto at all.
I have not seen the sequel series. Because I remember.
Isn't it just
and I
called
didn't-
Boruto?
No. It goes Naruto.
Oh wait,
and
is it Naruto?
Shippuden.
Yeah, no.
Shippuden.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's the sequel series. I have not watched that.
Yeah.
And then it goes into Boruto.
Yeah.
I heard that the manga was good of Boruto, but the anime is just a joke.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. That the if you're gonna
Yeah.
read it, I mean, if you're gonna watch it, just read the manga.
Yeah.
Or if you're curious about that whole thing, just read the
Because
manga.
I'm like Dragon Ball, like GT, the creator kind of like doesn't have input of the manga of the anime. He was like, "Oh, go do whatever you want," and then he's still making the manga, and apparently I hear good things about it. So that's cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, I haven't watched Naruto in a long ass time, so I haven't watched it since middle school.
Really?
I mean, I'll be
Interesting.
honest, I'm starting to forget a lot of things.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just funny. This is how you make a hero
did
song. Fuck
enjoy it,
Boruto.
I remember that.
I heard a lot of good things about it. I definitely want to start it up in the near future. I think that'll make for a great series.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah.
Got fight with us. You'll be sweeping other pieces of your team after you.
All right, next up.
Looking for a hero, then it's us.
Oh, it looks cool. Look at that. Look at the big ass like it's fucking what is that, eyebrows? Like what do you call this like bone that's right here?
Yeah, so this is
Like, what the
Super
fuck is
Saiyan
that?
3 and Super Saiyan 3 kind of this is Super Saiyan 3, right? And
Yeah.
that makes it so the character doesn't have eyebrows for some reason.
I was gonna say,
kinda
is
like
is that like their
differential.
way of making eyebrows? Because I was gonna say eyebrows because they look like eyebrows, but obviously they're not eyebrows.
Yeah, so they kind of take them away, and I guess like they make that bulginess to pronounce the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Because part of it is like the eyes are pretty expressive,
Ah,
and
okay.
I guess to like show anger, they added those like bulginess.
Yeah. I was gonna say that face,
Super
that
Saiyan.
adding that to it just makes his face look more primitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That's also a nice detail too, because that's how like Dragon Ball GT continues it. Is that it kind of like you say primitive, and
Hmm.
it's kind of funny that Super Saiyan 4 kind of retains more monkey features than anything else.
Ah,
So I
interesting.
guess that's a really interesting way. I'm curious if that was like the
Intentional?
interpretation intentional. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just something I noticed from like the character design, I should say. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Let's just. That was. I just had to point that out because I was like, oh, that's very
Yeah,
like a
yeah. The
unique
fusion between this is the
characterization.
fusion between Goten and Trunks.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Then it's us. Had to double up to maneuver when it's clutch, give them big rounds. No for the dough, I go nuts, tell them sit down. It's not I bring thunder when I punch. Y'all talk too
Alrighty.
much. Enemies do the most. When I speak, leave them toast. When I spit, they go ghost. You not the real thing, I'm in a gang full of clones. They copy when I'm on, now they hoping to explode. You can't copy me. If you do, you
Ooh, got a little harmonizing going on. Okay.
Okay, I like that.
but I promise you ain't stopping me. So much potential. You can check my credentials. You don't know what you're in for. Greatness when I'm in for.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right. Anything you want to point out here?
Um, you know what? It's kind of like the thing with the fusions is that they don't have that much screen time. Even though I would argue that this one has the most screen time out of all of them.
Out of the ones we've seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um. Also, it's kind of interesting to say that when characters fuse, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't consider themselves as two people. They consider themselves as a combined one person.
Ah, interesting.
So that's why they give each other like a brand new name, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the context. But it's interesting to see like how more uh Goten and Trunks. It's more like they're two people that have combined and not necessarily two people to make one person, if you get me. Like they kind of like you can tell they have their own individual personality that fused into one character, and they still have like a little bit of what they are because they're
Yeah.
very
You can
similar
see
in
the essence
character.
of they're different
You can
characters.
see the essence of both of them
Yeah.
because you could tell like that's definitely how they would both act if they had that power individually.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm. Alrighty. One thing I will say, if you have nothing else to add here, I really appreciated the vocals here, the different change of flow.
Oh
Like
yeah,
how
I
the
like that.
harmonating notes. That was nice, considering up to this point it was just straight like rap, other than the other guy that we mentioned. So this was
Hmm.
a nice little change of pace, a little harmonizing going on there, little singing. So that was cool.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah, with
like
that
it
being
too.
said, you got anything else to add?
Nope.
All right, this is let us continue.
Greatness when I'm in for.
Also, now that I realized who that was right now when I saw his name pop up, that was the dude I sent you the My Hero song for.
Yeah, I was about to say that because like his voice also sounded familiar.
Yeah, that was the main artist who put that
Yeah,
song together. So yeah.
I like that song. That song's fire.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you ever told me, but yeah, I was wondering if you would like that because I liked it and I didn't even know anything about My Hero. I just thought it was a good song.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it's a good song.
yeah.
This is my Vegeta, finally.
Oh, it's the main dude. This is the guy. This is the channel. This is the guy who owns the channel,
Oh,
Fable.
Fable.
Yeah, there you go. All
Oh,
right, cool. All right, you got Vegeta.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been healing the game better than Dan. Type of hero that the villains and their friends say. Truly worthy of the crown, never dead weight. Hyperbolic rant, paid the best way. Yeah, I got the baddest chick in the
All right.
Super Saiyans were a fallacy. Now I've learned that evil deeds are just cowardly. Richest man on earth, so fuck your whole salary. You can hang with the best, no way. Royal blood, got it running through my chest. So play. Stupid villains, I can kill without regret. Hold tight. Listen up, you will do whatever that I say.
Alrighty. That
Yeah.
was Fable. All right, as Vegeta.
Mhm.
All right, anything that that stood out to you here?
Very interesting the way that they did it. Vegeta's character in Dragon Ball Z is all about pride, right?
Okay, makes sense.
And that's one thing a lot of people I don't think understand is that the whole pride of Vegeta
Mm-hmm.
is his downfall. That's what makes him weak. People, that's not his pillar. That's his like Achilles heel. That's the worst of him. And like I see it
Interesting.
like this, like people like take that apart, right? And it's like I'm a Saiyan, I'm proud. That's that, when I see that, I think Vegeta, and I think of like that's what's holding him back, and that's what I don't think people understand is that it's not what makes Vegeta great, you know. That's why I like his character more in Super
Mm-hmm.
and Dragon Ball Super because it's a good mix between him being like a Saiyan who has this pride, but also someone who's come to terms with his circumstance and what he's become in his life, how he became a family man, how he became a good guy, right? And how
Yeah.
before he didn't enjoy that, and now he doesn't like it to an extent, but it's getting to that point where he's starting to be more of a better character, I would say.
Right.
There's still parts of like I said, like the pride that leaks
Mm-hmm.
in like there's like this one like where he's fighting Dragon Ball where he's fighting Goku Black, and he has this uh spout about Saiyans, right? And it's like how you don't understand the Saiyans, you just understand the you just want the power, you don't understand what makes the power great. And I think that's kind of a great line to say about Vegeta, to like he understands he himself didn't understand what makes a person and power great. You get
Right.
me? I feel like I'm losing
Yeah.
myself
No.
right
No.
here.
No. You're good. No, I was just
uh,
making sure I was hearing it right. But yeah, no, I was listening the whole time.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, coming to basically like obviously you enjoyed like his it's a fine little verse, right? But like the point that you were trying to come across is that like you feel like him being so boastful and prideful and like really being like energetic, like that's only like half, not even half. That's just like a personality trait that yes used to describe him very well, but now,
hmm
it is more modern take and is more as we see him more, throughout the story. He's evolved more from that. Obviously
Yeah.
there's still sprinkled in like a little bit of that personality trait. And maybe to an extent
Yeah.
it will always be there, but at least now at the current iteration of where he is now, that's definitely way less of his actual like entire personality.
Yeah, and I see like the verse here. Like I think it was good, but to be fact, like I don't know why, but like like the stuff like about pride kind of stuck out to me,
Right.
and I was like, I could see why he said that. I can see why he went with that interpretation of Vegeta. At
Hmm.
the same time, it's like understanding that like Vegeta is not a perfect character is just boggling to me.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna
Mhm.
mention, I don't know if this has to do with anything, and this is not me like trying to like, oh, but like maybe like defending him in any way. I'm just saying,
Uh-huh.
this was a while back ago. Unfortunately, this is a re-upload,
True.
so I literally I have no way of knowing
Uh-huh.
when this actually took place. So maybe that was way before its most recent
Mhm.
character development. So I feel like
Well, I
that's
would say
also
his
something to like mention,
yeah, well,
or worth mentioning, I should
the
say.
last the last time Dragon Ball Super had aired in America,
Hmm.
like like as of like new episodes, it was back in like when at the end of like middle school when we were in middle school, that tail
Okay.
end. So it was I would say it's like not new.
I was gonna say
I
if
would
they
say that
had like a thing where they originally aired, but it does not look like they have
mm,
a thing where originally.
no.
Unfortunate. But yeah, okay,
Hmm.
because it's just a skip. Okay, all right. Cool. Yeah, I just like as a verse alone, knowing nothing about like Vegeta and taking account what you said, I think it was really cool. Yeah. Now with that context of Vegeta, I think yeah, it would be cool if we got like. I guess you could make the argument that he kind of did it like towards the end when he was like used to think like Super Saiyans were like what do you say? He thought like Super Saiyans was like bad or
Yeah,
something.
play
Hold
that
on.
part again.
Yeah, flexing. Gotcha. Oh yeah, here. I've learned that evil deeds are just. Oh wait, hold on. I think it was before this actually. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so talking a little bit about that, like his character growth. Thinking like, but now he knows that all the evil shit that he used to do is just bad.
I guess like that's kind of like me. Like I kind of like, so I had that mindset of like the other raps that we saw that I didn't enjoy.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the part that I kind of didn't enjoy Vegeta. But now, like remembering this part of the lyric, because I think that's the part I missed. The evil deeds are just cowardly. I missed that because that's I heard the last part of like the richest man on earth, fuck your whole salary.
Yeah,
I kind of missed that first half though. But yeah, I can see like it is a good mix. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, yeah, he did manage that. He mentioned this. I think this is trying to remember. He said royal blood. Actually, this is not a very long word, so I guess we could just put it from the part. Yeah, this. Yep. Oh yeah, that little mix of being like this boastful character, this prideful character like you said earlier, but also mixing in that he's changed his ways. But I feel like deep down he will always be like this, like I don't know. Well, I'm talking about this, so it doesn't really know the character that well, but I feel like even with the things he just talked about, I feel like there will always be a part of him that will still be that prideful, and still be like that part of him will still be there, but not to the extreme extent that he was depicted earlier on.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I like how we had that was like the most we had to say about literally anything. But yeah, with that being said, I think that was all you wanted to mention there, right?
Yeah. Also, yeah, the ending part. Well, can you see like rewind
Yeah, I got
to
you.
the ending part of Vegeta? Right there. Yeah.
This?
Yeah. Right. I can kill without regret.
Yeah.
I would say like modern Vegeta. That's no.
Yeah, I was probably like talking about like his old stuff.
Unless it was like Freeze or something, I feel like he would kill with some regret.
Interesting. I feel like it would have to be someone like diabolical or something for him not to like.
For him to like not be like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, like I wouldn't feel remorse killing him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all right. With that being said, let's just let us move on to who is this?
Vegeta, the other fusion of Dragon. Goku.
Yeah, you just said it right now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's just a nice little line.
Now that's shooting the breeze. Go ask Majin Buu. Oops, it's too late. I'm out for 60 minutes, but for you, I only use 8. Laughing while I'm waiting for this union to dissolve. Cause I don't think the ladies are approving the menage. But if Chi-Chi and Bulma wanna cuddle tonight, they better watch it.
What?
Okay.
TikTok dances to make confusion. So which Super Saiyan are you choosing? It half planks or the pinnacle of evolution?
That was funny. Anything that stuck to you about this one?
Kind of like making fun of the different fusions, because there's 2 different ways to fuse, or actually now 3, if I'm not mistaken. The new Dragon Ball anime recently talked about like a different type of fusion.
Oh, really?
Different way to fuse. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So this one, like, they fuse with these earrings, and like they kind of became like a person. And the other one, they do the dance and fuse, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
Kind of making fun of the dance.
Oh, that's what he meant by like doing choreographed TikTok dances to make a fusion.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Because it's kind of funny, because like this character Vegito is more Vegeta than anything, I would say.
Ah, okay.
Because he's kind of like he's all big talk. This guy.
I was gonna say he looks like the type of character that would just be all big talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by this illustration right here.
Because this character didn't. He's lost every fight.
Oh, really? That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
well,
funny.
no. Well, actually, one of them was voluntarily, was him being smart, and the other one, he did lose.
One of them was a smart play, but the other one was just he's just straight up lost.
Yeah, it was just like
Oh, okay. He's 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Also, I just really like this I really like this freaking line where it says like, "Oh, we're the best worlds strategy. You're not even half the man that used to be half of me," which is just a crazy flex, and it just sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just good writing.
You choosing defeat. If I wave my arm, the window put holes in you. Now that's shooting the breeze. Go ask Raj and Boo.
But yeah.
Oops, it's too late. I'm out for 60 minutes, but for you, I only use 8.
Is that a reference to something? I don't know if you were gonna point that out, but that feels like very specific. I feel like that's a reference to something.
Yes. So the fusion, the earrings, right?
Okay.
You have 1 hour of fusion time.
Mm-hmm.
They could be fused for an hour.
Oh, okay. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he fused for 60, and then
He
he
doesn't
only
need the
needs
entire hour.
just need 8 minutes. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh yeah, this is just a funny ass line.
The guy's voice sounds so familiar.
They're from the channel Nerdo. I don't know if that also rings a bell, but yeah.
No, I'm like thinking of like.
But yeah.
It was like
yeah, I continued playing it to see if that would ring a bell, but it didn't seem like it did.
It's kind of hard to describe like what I'm talking about because this guy was I guess like he worked for like some other channel, and he was like doing voiceovers, and like.
Oh really? I mean,
yeah,
I was gonna say you could be thinking of a complete person, but I don't know. So
because the voice sounds very familiar. It's like certain ways he pronounces certain words. It's like makes me remember that same person.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let us know in the comments down below. If you know what he's talking about, we would like to know. But yeah. Did you have anything else to mention? For that verse, or just keep it moving?
No.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Let us continue. I think this is Goku, right? I'm pretty sure this is Goku.
Yeah, this should be Goku.
Yeah, Goku. There you go. Okay. What?
He slapped Frieza.
He did? Nice.
Yeah.
Christian? Wait, hold on. What the? Alright. Oh, what that? Alrighty then. He just. Alrighty then. Hey, nice. The character's tough, but can he beat me? Alright, that was pretty cool.
I like that.
I like that too. That's a really ending, like nice ending lyric there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, nice, awesome. Anything that stuck out to you in this one?
Nah, not really. I'll be honest, it was kind of straightforward, but I think I liked it. I like the flow. I like how he sped it up at the end.
Yeah, it was like the first fast flow we heard on this whole thing.
This one went quick.
Yeah,
but it was also kind of like Goku's like number one, and kind of the whole point is like he's the guy to beat.
Yeah, he's the savior. He's the guy to beat. You know, he'll put everyone else before him. You know, he'll clutch up. Which is basically the essence of Goku's character in a nutshell. So you know, he did pretty well in that regard. I want to see if I wanted to talk about anything else. Oh yeah, he just like slapped the shit out of Frieza.
Yeah, he was like, "I gotta teach you a lesson, Frieza," and he just like literally just starts smacking his face for no reason.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's funny. Cool. Let me put on pause here. It's the same from the past. Oh, because he had the little tail, right? The monkey tail. Mm-hmm. Or they're apes in general, but like
they turn into like huge apes.
You know, Planet of the Apes. You know, we all know that movie. Cool. All right, nice. I didn't even catch that the first time. Oh yeah, and then he just mentions Christian.
Yeah,
it's funny. Okay, I wanted it because you hear it once and it's very fast, so I just wanna. A monkey, but better than Luffy, because his name is Monkey D. Luffy. You know, he's a monkey. He's an ape. So that makes sense. King of the Planet, saying no piracy. Nice. Okay, so that was just a whole line, just shot at One Piece because you know that debate, which was better, One Piece or Dragon Ball. You know, we all know it. So yeah, that's a reference to that.
Do we, George? Do we?
I know it.
Oh,
Not that I'm
because I
picking
know it too.
sides, but I know it
No,
all too well.
listen, I know.
Especially in
Listen.
recent years.
Oh, okay. Listen,
Yeah,
I've had
so
years of
I'm not
experience. All right.
saying which one I'm going for. All I say is
Listen,
that
listen, I'm
actually I
not
won't
trying to
say
break
anything
any
at
of your
all
feelings.
because I like having a personality on the internet. So yeah, moving
Exactly.
right along.
Dragon Ball better.
Alrighty. Let's see. Yep. Stunning on just like movies in the top of the charts. Yep. Makes sense because very popular. His series is very popular. I don't need to explain that one. And that beautiful ending line because that meme we all know it. Like yeah, you might be tough.
Can you be Goku?
But can you be Goku? Yes.
All right.
All right,
That's
cool.
The last guy.
It's the last
Broly.
guy. This is Broly, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See.
So you made it this far, huh?
Oh, we got a little intro here. Alrighty.
Somebody hold me back, I'm going berserk, and at the rate I'm going, bro, I'm about to blow up the earth. This first time, it's your every punch, I'm knowing it hurts. Your pride, legendary, saying I was chosen in birth. I'm the truth.
So his character design is so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Breaking up the whole planet. Well, if it's gonna go and I got something I should get on my chest. And I ain't talking about the X, see you sipping the flex. I got these little green bitches out here dripping my pets. I'm ill, turn your green. I'm a goddamn god, and you out of your mind is strange. Look at the scenarios, you die every time. Murder you without a trace, cheater brought me to lime. You get bodied at your body if you body with mine.
Oh, you get bodied at your body when you body with mine. All right, that was nice writing there.
I like that.
Cool. All right,
like
yeah,
that.
that was the end of it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ending it with Broly. All right. What anything that stuck to you? This last little verse here.
So he mentioned about going berserk. That's pretty much like the reference that Broly's power is too much for him to handle. That he literally goes like insane pretty much. He can't control it and like the power overtakes him.
Ah, okay.
And he just becomes this like rage machine pretty much.
Okay, cool. I could
He
play it
also
back
dropped-
just in case, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, what were we gonna say?
Yeah, keep playing it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the reference. Yeah, pause it.
Yep.
That he was like chosen at birth. Pretty much like he was just like this rare Saiyan. That from like a baby he was incredibly strong. Like no one could believe it. And this is kind of going back like that Vegeta's dad being an asshole sent Broly himself to a planet just to die.
What?
And then yes, that's the context.
Damn.
Yeah, he sent Broly off to a planet so he could die. His dad goes off to chase him. Broly's dad, and they're stuck there for years until they get saved by just luck.
Damn.
Yeah.
Also, that whole thing where being strong, making a reference to like he was really strong at like when he was a kid. You had to work to get to where I started. So savage. Like you like all his opponents saying all his opponents had to work for just like where he was when he was a kid, which is like a huge ass flex.
Yeah.
But yeah, also I'm sure that's a reference to that, so it's crazy. Is that when they found out that he didn't die in that planet? Is that what he's referring to? Or was that a different thing?
Wait, rewind it. I think.
There we go. Had Super Saiyan God saying, "Oh damn it, he's so mad, bitch, he breaking up the whole planet." Yeah.
Oh, so that was pretty much the fact that like they went like full power, Goku and Vegeta, and because like these like whole fights were happening, that they went to the core of the Earth, and like if they didn't stop him, he was gonna destroy the planet.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was a reference to their fight. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
Okay.
like yeah, Vegeta and Goku had a fuse to stop him.
Ah, okay. Makes sense. Damn. Goes to show you how fucking strong this guy was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you left at this line.
Yeah. So this is a reference to The people who saved them was this girl named Chilai. Was like a green chick, like an alien who worked for Frieza, and this other guy
Oh,
named
interesting.
Lemo, who also worked for Frieza.
Oh,
They were
okay.
on a ship. They were on a ship, and they were just like I think the context was like they were like, oh, they want to bring something to Frieza to like give them like the currency and money
Mm-hmm.
so they can have like some stuff to like get food and shit. I think that was the context. And they found Broly and his dad, and so they bring him back to Frieza, and they see that he brought two Saiyans, and like he was like, I killed the Saiyans a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and like he even lies to them. He's like, you understand that your planet has been destroyed a long time ago by a meteor. He's like, yes, I understand, but I don't care for my planet. That's what Broly's dad said. He's like,
Ah.
good. Yeah, so they brought him back, and like the they found out that the Broly had like pretty rough childhood.
Mm-hmm.
That his dad uh didn't like him, that he was going like berserk and stuff. So he created like a shock collar pretty much to like
Right.
stop him. And he basically tells like the green chick pretty much that he's like the story about like how he grew up and like the stuff that he went through.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of like it's kind of hinted that she kind of like likes Broly.
Oh,
It's
okay. So that makes sense
very
why.
subtle,
Yeah,
very
that line.
subtle. Yeah,
Okay.
that she kind of cares for Broly too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, I think,
Mm.
if I remember correctly, his ending line also had something to do with that name. I'm pretty sure I saw that, but we'll
Oh,
see it right now.
Chile. Yeah.
Um,
The flex, I got these little green bitches out here dripping my pets. I'm ill, turn your green bitches, then you're hitting the deck. I'm a goddamn god, and you riding your mind is strange. Look at the scenarios, you die every time. Murder you without a trace, cheater brought me to lime. You'll get bodied at your body if you body with mine.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Alrighty, that was
Yeah.
the Well, that was just the same rap cipher, actually, not even Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
But by Fable, who would you say was your favorite out of the ones we saw?
Uh, you know, I like Trunks a lot.
Mm-hmm,
That one
mm-hmm.
made me laugh. I thought that one was also good.
That one, yeah, that one did in fact make you
Mhm.
laugh. Yep.
So. Nappa, I thought it was also good.
Yeah, yeah. I would just
Uh,
go from the beginning here. So we got
yeah,
him. Yeah.
Gohan.
Yep.
Yeah, Bardock,
Yep.
mediocre.
There we go.
That was just terrible. I didn't like that one.
Alrighty.
Gogeta also kind of
Let's see. There we go.
mediocre. This one I also didn't like that much. I like the
Alrighty.
ending line. That one, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Trunks I
cool.
really
Yeah.
liked. I thought that was good.
Yep.
I like Trunks's.
Then
I like
Nappa was next.
Nappa's.
Yep.
Hmm.
Then
Goten, I thought he was okay too.
yep.
Goten was good. Trunk. Yeah, this one was all right. I think Gotenks.
Yep.
The fusion
The next
between
one
Trunks and
was
Goten.
Vegeta.
Vegeta, yeah, I kind of liked it. Now looking back to see like the line I missed, I kind of see like kind of everything what I said about him was kind of wrong.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of funny
kinda,
how like I remember he said that, which is why I was gonna point it out. But I was like, well, I'm not gonna interrupt him in the middle of his thing, so I just let you
yeah.
keep talking. But yeah.
I mean, let me waste like 20 minutes. Like, come on.
No, but I feel like it's still like I feel like that's what everyone thinks of Vegeta though. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
he's just
no,
like this prideful
definitely.
thing. So I feel like it was still like important just to like have that out there. In case someone wants to
Yeah,
do
that's.
like a fan animation or anything
Hmm.
with Vegeta. Just to know that that's not all
Yeah,
his character.
yeah, he's
Um
not one note.
yeah. There you go, basically that.
Yeah,
So I think it's still a pretty fair bit
yeah.
to
Also,
have
I
there.
did also like Vegeta's.
Yep, Vegeta's
Uh,
next one was yep.
Vegeta. I thought that was that. I did like it more than the other ones, the other fusions and the other ones that kind of didn't have that much going.
Hmm.
A lot of good wordplay as well. I really enjoyed it too.
Then
Goku's went hard.
that one
I
was
will say
great,
that Goku's
yeah.
went hard.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Solid throughout. And then the last one, Broly.
yeah. Same thing with Broly. It also went hard.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So out of those, if you were to pick one, who would you pick?
I really like Gohan's.
That go. So that was like the very first one, right?
Yeah, that one I really liked.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Again, at the end of the day, just want to reiterate this for everyone who's still with us. Shout out to you. you're a real one, because at this point it's probably about minute 50.
we're definitely over an hour. Holy shit.
So yeah, shout out to you for being here in the first place. But also, just to reiterate, one last time here, music, like any other genre, is subjective. Everyone's gonna have their own unique taste. So take everything we say with a hint of salt, because again, we're not like whole music experts or anything. So we're not gonna be able to like dissect every single little thing. But for the most part, I wouldn't say anything was like absolutely downright terrible. I definitely heard some way worse stuff than this.
Definitely.
So yeah, I think everyone did their
Manipulated
due
every
diligence.
single
You know. Wait, what you said? You
I was
good
like,
there,
I
buddy?
just quoted- I just sang KSI. I was like, I'm in the thick of it. But yeah, we definitely heard worse stuff. Definitely.
So yeah, without that being said, check out the original video will be down in the description down below, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, until next time. Bye.
See y'all later. Bye.
Hello guys, it is me, the back comp diver, and please like and subscribe, because if you're no green card, I'm illegal as shit.